Well, I got a fancy dog perfume. Stay tuned. All right, so if you're unaware, Dolce & Gabbana just released a perfume for dogs that is alcohol-free and apparently vet approved. They did it in honor of their, what I think the founder's dog, Fefe, and that is the name of the fragrance itself. So I picked it up because I love weird, and it comes in this awesome big box. It surprised me, it actually came with a dog collar too, and I was worried that it wouldn't fit my dog, but it does. So now I have a very finely appointed pup. The scent itself comes in this bright yellow box. I have not smelled it yet, so this is gonna be the first time, but I can tell you what the brand wrote. Inspired by Mr. Dolce's unconditional love for his loyal dog Fefe, this alcohol-free scented mist for dogs blends fresh, delicate notes of ylang-ylang, musk, and sandalwood. It's a tender and embracing fragrance crafted for a playful beauty routine. So, let's crack this thing open. I think the idea of pet fragrance is a little silly, though. Anyone who owns a poodle and you have to get your dog groomed, they constantly, you will often get offered different sorts of mists, different things to spray your dog with to give it a little scent at the end of the grooming. So it's not uncommon. I understand people feel really animated about this. I don't intend to just constantly douse my dog in this. I might once try it out, but we'll see how she feels about it after. Okay, so just open it up from the box for the first time. It's a nice bottle. It's got a good heft to it. It's got a really nice gem here on the front. I'll throw pictures up. I'm batch 0944U. So I'm gonna just spray this on skin. My skin. Nice pressurized atomizer. It does do the mist like they're saying. Heavy cap. Okay, so I'm already catching little whiffs. Huh. All right. Yeah, okay, so I think this was kind of what I was expecting. I was thinking with ylang-ylang, musk, and sandalwood, it'd be kind of a creamy, woody floral. I would say I don't think that it particularly stands out for a female or a male poodle. It's soft. This is not going to be a strong, piercing thing. This is like, I think you catch soft little whiffs of it, but it is kind of floral and creamy. That's kind of the big piece that I pick up on it. The sandalwood, I think, is creamy like people sometimes describe it. I do get a little bit of a woodsy thing underneath it, so it's not groundbreaking. I can't really think of anything that I've smelled like this before. This is nice. This is a really pleasant scent. I will actually wear this myself. Yeah, this is actually pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. I'm curious to see how it behaves because it is alcohol-free. But it works. It works. The kind of floral with the woods. It's got one of those things that makes sense with a pet. It's got this kind of, it feels like a little bit like laundry, so you kind of feel like you could, if I sprayed this on my pup, I feel like it'd be one of those things where you just get a whiff and you just hug her a little bit harder, you know what I mean? A little bit of a laundry vibe with it. And it's not screaming. So I think, again, I don't really anticipate using this on my animals, but it does not seem like something that would be a constant harassment to them. Like, this is a pretty, it's not a weak fragrance, but it's not a punch you across the face with it sort of a scent. It's lovely. Is it worth the money? Probably not. I like it for the novelty. I think it's funny. I think the bottle is actually pretty great. I do really like the bottle quite a bit, and the gem on it is pretty awesome. I think people won't buy this because it's it's a fragrance for dogs, but I think people would actually like it if they did buy it. I think they might want to wear it for themselves. I'm going to wear this. I'll just spray this for myself. So this will be my scent for the day. This is great. So I will wear this, and I'll probably come back with some more thoughts in another recording. I'll also spray this on a test strip and record my dog's impression to it. My expectation, based on previous experiences with her and scents, is that she will kind of sniff it and just walk away. She won't care at all. All right, I highly expect that she is not going to care, but Ivy, come here. Let's see what you think about this. What do you think? No reaction at all? Nothing at all. Just kind of seeing as it dries down, because it is water-based. So my skin from that initial spray is still extremely shiny. And I can feel it on my neck as well. It's not evaporating like you would expect a fragrance to. It's nice. Not earth-shattering. It's competent. Like if you're just looking for something so your dog doesn't smell like what, Fritos and popcorn. It's hard because there's just not a whole lot here. It's just kind of a floral, woody fragrance. It's pretty simple. It's not got a lot of richness to it. Then again, I'm not sure if you'd want that in a pet fragrance. You probably just want something that when they run by, you get kind of a little bit of a vague cleanness. You get that here. Again, it's nice. So it has been a couple days since I did my first impressions, and I've worn it a couple times, and I will say that it has quite a bit of a change that I wasn't expecting. So when I first sprayed it, I thought it was nice, seemed familiar, I couldn't really place why. And then as I wore it, I realized something. Because it's not alcohol-based, because it's water-based, it's gonna probably open up on my skin as it warms up, which is exactly what happened. So the fragrance itself kind of, the longer I wore it, the more I felt like it kind of started to really open up and become more of what it was designed as, which to me, just because that was the first thing that kind of really stood out to me, reminded me a lot of Bald Afrique from Byredo. Ironic because I've been talking about it recently a lot on my channel, but it just so happens. I think maybe it's the sandalwood in here. I think that's kind of the shared thing, and it seems to be kind of dominant. But I will say, kind of after having worn this a couple of times, I really do enjoy it quite a bit. It has quite a bit of staying power as well, because it doesn't have the alcohol, so it doesn't vaporize off my skin quite as quickly. So this is really weird to suggest, but if you like the smell of Bald Afrique or the Paris Corner Clone Vibrant Tobacco, Vibrant Sensual Tobacco, or something like that, I can't remember exactly, I'll put the name of it up here, but if you like that scent, then you will also like this. But I think this is actually stronger. It doesn't smell exactly the same, but it's very similar. Like it has a very similar sort of smell to it. So yeah, I would say if that's sort of your jam and you like novelties, you can do a lot worse than this. I actually think this is a pretty good scent for humans, not just for dogs or cats though. So you can see there Ivy's reaction. She had no discernible reaction as far as I could tell. She's never cared about any scents that I've put in front of her. Doesn't really sniff, sneeze. She just is indifferent for some reason, unlike any other dog I've ever known before, but that's her. So anyway, that's been me for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. I love weird stuff like this, so if you've got other ideas for some fun fragrances like this, let me know and I'll check them out. And let me know in the comments, is this something you guys are at all thinking about picking up? I actually think this will show up again on my channel kind of as a weird recommendations for humans, because it is not actually a bad scent. But anyway, have a good one.